Hello families and welcome to this space of learning and reflection. Today we want to speak about something essential for children's development. This is the free play. Do you remember your childhood games? Maybe you play building pillow forts or cooking with a mug, with sticks, have adventures in the streets, and the most important thing is that you were in charge, no other rules, and it was just your imagination and your world. In a world full of schedules, structures, activities, and screens, the free play becomes something very important for the emotions of the child. Today, we want to learn about this and revalue the importance of free play because it's not a luxury, it's something completely necessary for the children. So let's go and see what we can learn. What is free play? Let's start by understanding what free play really means. Free play is any kind of play that originates from the child's own interests and desires. It's not directed or planned by adults. It doesn't have a specific goal or outcome. And to adults, it may sometimes look messy, chaotic, or even purposeless, but that is exactly where the magic happens. Imagine a child sitting quietly surrounded by random objects, a cardboard box, some old scarves, a few sticks, a plastic spoon. What happened next? They might turn that box into a spaceship, the scarves into royal capes, the stick into magic wands. This creativity, this transformation of the ordinary into the extraordinary is the essence of free play. Let's highlight some of the characteristics of free play. Spontaneity, it arises naturally and is not planned by adults. Children follow their own impulse. Freedom of choice, kids decided what to play, who to play with, how to play and for how long. This freedom is essential for building autonomy. Creativity and imagination. Free play is the laboratory where imagination runs wild. Children invent stories, roles, and entire worlds. Another one is social and individual. Free play can be solitary, where the child explores their own ideas, or social, involving cooperation, negotiation, and conflict resolution. Both forms are valuable. Another characteristic is that is flexible use of environment. Children use whatever they find, a stick, a pile of leaves, an empty box, to fuel their play. This encourages adaptability and resourcefulness. And the last one is intrinsic motivation. They play because they want to, because it feels good, not because of reward or praise. This internal drive fosters a lifelong love of learning. When children choose what, how, and how long to play, they practice critical life skills like decision-making, solving problems, creativity, and self-regulation. Why is free play so important? Now you might wonder, why is free play so important? What is the big deal? Science, especially neuroscience, has given us fascinating insights. When children engage in free play, they activate brain areas responsible for complex thinking, empathy, emotional control, and planning. Let's break down some specific benefits. Cognitive development. When children play freely, they solve problems on their own. For example, figuring out how to build a fort or share toys with friends develop planning and negotiation skills. Language development. Storytelling, role-playing, and inventing dialogues enhance vocabulary, communication, and imagination. Another one is emotional regulation. Play provides a safe space to express feeling, work through fears, and develop self-control. For instance, pretending to be a doctor helps children process experience related to health or injury. Physical development, running, jumping, climbing, all natural movements during play strengthen coordination, balance, or overall health. Social skills, playing with peers teaches sharing, turn-taking, cooperation, and conflict resolution. Children learn how to express their needs and listen to others. Free play is not a break of development, it's development in action. Think about it. When children play freely, they are practicing the skills they will need for school, work, and relationships through their lives. What are the modern obstacles to free play? Unfortunately, free play is under threat in our modern world. There are many obstacles that make it harder for children to enjoy unstructured play. The first one is overloaded schedules. Many kids have packed calendars filled with lessons, sports, and organized activities. While these are valuable, they often leave no room for free and planned play. The screen time, tablets, smartphones, and video games can be captivating but often replace time to could be spent in imaginative play. Fear of boredom or mess. Adults sometimes feel uncomfortable with children being bored or making a mess, leading to quick intervention or structuring. And over-supervision is another one. Well-meaning parents want to keep children safe and productive, but excessive control can limit children's independence and creativity. Because of these factors, many children are missing out on the essential time on space to play freely. It's important to remember that being busy is not the same as being well developed. What can parents do to support free play? The good news is supporting free play doesn't require fancy toys or expensive classes. It's about doing less and trusting more. Here are some practical steps to bring free play back into your home. Set aside an structured time every day. Even 20 or 30 minutes of free play can make a huge difference. Let this be a time when children decide what to do. Reduce screen time and limit overly scheduled activity. Balance is the key. Screen and classes have their place, but not at the expense of free play. Provide simple, open-end materials. Things like cardboard boxes, kitchen utensils, scarves, water, sand, or dirt invite creativity. Avoid toys with one single use or outcome. Another one is create a messy play zone, a small area where it's okay to paint, get dirty, or build elaborate structures without worry. And the last one can be observe without interfering. Watch your child play, resist the urge to direct or fix. This shows trust in their ability to create and learn. By stepping back and letting children lead, you empower their imagination and independence. The last point that I want to speak is about free play and respectful parenting. Free play does more than benefit children. It also changes our way to parent. It teaches us how to encourage autonomy, allowing children to lead their play, foster independence. Another one is respect individual rhythms. Each child has their own pace and interests, and free play honors that. Build mutual trust. When we trust children to play freely, they learn to trust themselves and us. Reduce family stress, less control, less conflict, and more joy. In many ways, free play aligns beautiful with respectful parenting, creating a more harmonious family life. With all this information, we might ask ourselves where to begin. Well, you don't need to buy anything or a big house or fancy equipment, just a safe space where kids can move and explore freely. Even a corner of a room can become a place. Offer material that spark creativity. Things like blocks, scarves, shawls, or even kitchen tools can become magical in a child's imagination. Here are easy ways to invite free play right now. Create a cozy corner with blankets, cushions, and pillows. Give your child a simple box and some free time to invent games. Take walks with no agenda, just exploring nature and collecting treasures. And welcome boredom. It is often the doorway to creativity and discovery. Remember, the most important ingredients in your permission is your permission to let your child explore, imagine, and simply be. When a child plays freely, they are becoming who they truly are. They are building creativity, emotional balance, empathy, and critical thinking. They are gaining the tools they will carry for life. So let's honor and protect the time for free play. Thank you for spending this time with us. I hope you enjoyed the video and found useful the information. And remember, let them play, let them grow. Bye, see you next time.